Filimo, hey, my name is Alexis. This is matiamoudivinetarot, and Filimo is Greek for my friends. How are you? Welcome. If we are just finding each other or you have seen some of my other videos, cool. So happy you're here. Welcome back. Tarot and Oracle are two of my preferred tools, but my channels are clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, and I started posting readings to Instagram back this May of this year, and I decided I wanted to pour into YouTube a little bit more since that's where I've been gifted a lot of reciprocal energy and learning over the last several, decade and a half. Anyways, if you're here, welcome. There is no accident that we're finding each other. It doesn't mean that this is your reading, but it could just mean that we need to be introduced formally or informally. So anyways, I was getting some very clear downloads. I'm not sure where Spirit wants to take this message, but I heard your bags are packed and you're ready to go, symbolically or literally. Some of you, your bags are packed, you're ready to go, but some of you, bags are packed on the intention of whatever this next is, okay? I'm also hearing the after. So something has closed, come to fruition, and you're ready for this after. It doesn't feel like a full moment. I'm going to be honest with you. It feels like a continuation of something. It feels like a rising moment. Looking at your rising sign could be important for some of you. You may have just been doing research on your rising sign astrologically. Go ahead and pop that in the comments if you want. I'd be so interested to know what some of these rising signs are. Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Yeah. Oh my God. Your bags are packed and you're ready to go. I also was moving something out of the way, and I have a sweatshirt that says Paris on it. So maybe some of you are going to Paris or you're from France. Something has been calling to you, whether it is a place or it is a figurative moving. Sorry for the shaking. Three of Wands still at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Cups underneath. Something that is stirring your soul, feels like it's a new beginning. Something, I'm just hearing like your favorite thing. Like it's your favorite, you're ready to like be your favorite person, your favorite version of yourself. Okay, Ace of Cups here with the Three of Wands and the Justice card coming in too. So for some of you, whatever this is leading to a karmic cycle closing or divine justice coming in. Also for some of you, I feel like you've gotten some very good news legally potentially, or you've just, God, I heard contract for somebody, because justice can be legal agreements. It can be contracts signed. They're showing me like a quill and a piece of paper. So it's also symbolic for somebody that like you've, oh my God, like some of you've signed your name, and I'm seeing some of you just sign your name in place of something. It's also symbolic. This is what they're saying. This is also symbolic of you making a declaration of something, okay? So there's, yeah, they were showing me Declaration of Independence. I know I'm in the United States and many of you are not. But this could be like you've made a declaration on something, or even on yourself with the Three of Wands and the Ace of Cups. That's beautiful right there. I love that. For some of you, this is a long time coming. We have the Five of Wands. Look at my throat closing up. A long time coming, making this choice on yourself. And for some of you, yeah, this is a trip, right? This is moving. This is global expansion, not just energetic and spiritual expansion. Oh, Spirit, what is this message for collective? Show me. Y'all are not going to believe this. I have another deck over here. I'm just going to show you. And do you want to know what's face up? I haven't touched this in 2 days. The Ace of Cups. So a new beginning is coming in for you. A new beginning is coming in because I'm also hearing the word trust. trust, and this is in divine timing. But for a lot of you too, this new beginning hasn't found you yet. You're welcoming it in, but you haven't met this new beginning, okay? And Ace of Cups is love. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it can be romantic, of course. We love that. It can be self-love. It can be ancestral love in terms of healing. So take that as it resonates. But here I'm getting like divine crown activation too. So it feels like this knowing is almost oh my God, that's what they're saying. This knowing is like spurring your confidence to say yes. To say yes on the trip, to say yes on the moving, to say yes on the packing the bags, however it is that's showing up for you. I have chills everywhere if you have chills. Okay, so 2 cards came out, both in the reverse. 6 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles, both coming out in the reverse. I actually feel like this is a very healing energy, but one that you haven't experienced yet. So 4 of Pentacles in the upright is sort of a lack of willingness to leave your comfort zone, to do something different, to invest in something. Sort of it's like wanting to stay stable, but it's also can be distorted and wanting to stay small. So 6 of Cups reversed. I know you're not happy to see that, but I do feel like there's healing in this energy here. So it's almost like you're willing to make an investment on yourself, on your future. 4 of Pentacles reversed. Like I'm willing to, it's sort of, they're saying spend a little bit to get a lot, you know? And this might feel like it's in opposition a little bit to 6 of Cups, okay? Which can be this energy of feeling connected to your inner child, feeling connected to someone who you once had union with. You know, that's like a union level, soul level connection. So for some of you, this choice feels like it's in opposition of that. But actually, I think that's very healing for you, because 6 of Cups reversed is also giving me maybe distorted. They were like a false twin or a false soulmate for you. And it sort of kept you in this very comfortable 4 of Pentacles energy. I'm going to say comfortable, but it was sort of like you don't realize you're uncomfortable, or excuse me, you don't realize it's not the right environment for you until you like taste like a morsel. They're saying a morsel of better, right? And you have the 9 of Cups that also came out in the upright. So this feels like you're choosing yourself. You're not choosing past connections. You're not choosing connections that are false or keeping your inner child feeling unsafe, okay? So 4 of Pentacles reversed, I actually think is very powerful for you, a very powerful act to disengage, disconnect, detach from something that was sort of keeping you in the 6 of Cups reversal. This wasn't a true union or a true flame or a true soulmate, okay? I just want to confirm that for you. So some of you were like, this person really felt real, or this connection really felt real. I just have this vision of like your inner child like shirking away from them, and you finally acknowledging that, paying attention to it, and 9 of Cups choosing yourself. And guess what? Abundance. Some of you are like literally, I feel like you signed your name on this energetically, but also like things are starting to fall into place. Like the funds became available for you to make this trip. Like for some of you, like literally the bag appeared on your bed, or like you stepped into your storage unit and there was your suitcase and you're like, oh shit, it's time to go. You know what I mean? So I want to know, like, where are you going? Number 1, and this just came out, 10 of Swords, beautiful. Okay, you're going to a place where you're not worrying anymore. You're not fretting. You're not in disappointment. You're not waiting on somebody else to pull the swords out of your back. You have found your own closure and you don't need anything from them at this point. Okay, them, take it as it resonates. Oh my God, and the Tower coming out right behind that. Holy shit, yes. Okay, so moving and shaking, but you know what? Spirit is so proud of you because they're saying that you made this move. And I know, I have people, I have other followers who are like, I don't like how you read the Tower in a positive sense, but change is positive. Change is positive. And the Tower can be things divinely destroyed in order to build you on a firm foundation. And that's ultimately what a Tower moment is. It's change. It's not always chaos, okay? The energy I'm reading for right now, this isn't chaotic energy. This is a choice, a conscious choice to change your life, to make a profound decision. And sometimes the tower isn't necessarily your tower falling, it's somebody else's who built their life around you. I'm getting landslide for some reason, Fleetwood Mac being significant. And you're like, I was drained. I literally was drained by that energy, by that labor, and your foundation was sinking trying to hold this other tower that it wasn't built in reciprocity. It wasn't built collectively. Do you understand? And you finally get that. And so you're like, I have to self-preserve. I have to go. Show me more, Spirit. Oh God, this is so lovely. I don't think this is going to be a long one. And that's okay. I think I've like discovered I have to give myself the freedom to like have as long as a reading as Spirit wants. So. Ah! 6 of Wands. Oh my God. Yes, that's where you're going. I feel like you're going to a place, you're going to a presence, okay? You're expanding into an embodiment, a remembering, where you are fully able to be yourself, and you are about to be recognized energetically by others, okay? And not just recognized for your efforts, not just recognized for your beauty, not just recognized for, you know, your money or your generosity. Like, your energy is about to be recognized by other people. And when I say globally, I mean, you're going to be in another country, or you're going to be somewhere maybe where you are not always. And people are looking at you, not out of confusion, not out of jealousy. They're looking at you because they recognize your energy. You're around aligned souls, okay? And I would just say, if you have any interest in being open to those type of connections, whether they're romantic or otherwise, oftentimes it requires of us an external posturing where we're not afraid to show our open heart and our open illumination. I think especially as women, this is really important, because a lot of times, right, we posture ourselves in a way to protect our safety. We do not want to make eye contact. We don't want to smile. But Spirit's showing me like you being in, like, they're saying curated spaces. And I think I've got this download for YouTube before, where you're going to be in an environment where that feels safe for you. And it's not like passing somebody on the street. It could be, but they're showing me more of like a contained environment, a museum, a cafe, a restaurant, somewhere where there's an energetic understanding that you can let your guard down. Okay. And I want you to take that as it resonates, because it's going to look different and feel different for everybody. But they're just showing me this real openness to show your heart, to show your illumination. And that doesn't mean sacrificing safety. It doesn't mean sacrificing boundary or standards, but there is this desire to be, I'm just hearing like magnetism radiating out of your face, literally. And for some of you, it's truly wanting to just smile more at people, you know, make more eye contact, I'm hearing. Okay. I want to give you an animal spirit card as you're walking into this next for you. I have chills as I'm saying the next. This is really powerful. As you pack your bags, you say your farewells, and then listen, you say your hellos too. Okay, so for the viewer, I heard guiding light. They're guiding light, the spider. Oh, I love this card so much. This card often speaks not only how it's written, but to me as the spider isn't just like the web is beautiful in its own way. It's art. Okay. If you really think about it, I wonder if I can insert it. Oh my God. This is so aligned. God, like 3 or 4 months ago, just as an aside, right toward the end of summer, I was coming back into my unit, and this beautiful web I'll just have to I'll try to insert the picture at the end of this if you're interested. I'll put an ending picture so you can see it, but it was the most immaculate web. And I don't know about you, but I actually heard another reader say the same thing, and it's so true. Like, once I spiritually awakened and once I actually embraced my psychic gifts, I started to see spiders differently. And I believe that's why Spirit showed me this web, okay? But now it's coming full circle for you, because this is about creating art in your everyday life. That's what's coming through. Making art in everything that you do. You living and breathing right now is art. The way that you walk, the way that you drink your coffee, the way that you carry your backpack, like literally is art. It is beautiful because it's all your own and it's all you, okay? I do want to read you about the spider though, because Spirit's calling me to do that. So you know what? When Spirit says do it, and this is an earth sign with a spider, no surprise, okay? But let's read about it because I feel you need to know. Oh my God, creator of prosperity. Look at that with the 9 of Cups that came out for you. Through life's work, Dharma, and I'm seeing the tower falling. Through life's work, yes. The spider is an ingenious creature. Its greatest gift is weaving the thread of Dharma into a vast, intricate web that supports the spider, think of yourself, and those around it, both financially and spiritually. It is hard work, but the spider neither tires nor becomes impatient. The card reminds us creativity is everywhere. Be process-oriented rather than results-oriented. I love that. Taking a chance, right? Doing this trip, packing your bags, right? Not focusing on the results, focusing on you being your favorite version of yourself. Soon your work becomes like the weaving of magic, priceless tapestry. Abundance follows. Everything you do is art. I'm serious, the way you type on a keyboard. If you think of life like that, I'm just saying whatever you're calling in is going to be magnetized to you literally 10 times faster. When in balance, appreciative, enthusiastic, and prosperous. 9 of Cups, beautiful. When out of balance, discouraged, tired, and forlorn. Now, being out of balance isn't a crime, and it's not a sin, and it's not something that you should be upset about. That happens. Being out of balance is normal. It's a normal fluctuation of frequency, of vibration. You're not always meant to be vibing high. You gotta be vibing everywhere, because that is how you crest greater and greater and greater waves, okay? That's just the only way to do it. So if you've been feeling like, yeah, I'm in a forlorn place, I'm feeling disappointed, I don't feel this way, that's okay. This is your invitation to look at, where are the swords in your back? Where are you ready to get up and find closure, no matter if anybody else offers it to you or not? Boom, you've just created your own tower moment in a beautiful way. You have taken the hands of destiny and said, I'm willing to do something about it. You crack the foundation. You stop allowing others to siphon energy from you or build on the soil that you're like, that just needs to be for me right now, or it needs to be for others who are aligned with me. And that's your 6 of Wands energy. And when you start declaring that, the universe brings in the opportunities, the resources, the people, the situations, the money, the everything in order to make that happen. So keep your ojos open, your eyes open, your heart open. Something about your face, showing through your face. Soften your face, smile. Where you feel it's appropriate and safe, of course, okay? Because I know, oh my God, the phoenix at the bottom. I feel like that's so symbolic. Okay. Yeah, so this is for some of you, you're in your phoenix rising, okay? You're entering into this place of choice, into this place of radical consciousness is what I'm hearing. And if you're wanting a channeled song, every time I see the phoenix, I think of this. It's by Deb Talan, Talan, and it's called Ashes on Your Eyes. I cannot recommend it enough. if you want to be inspired and music speaks to you in a way that helps to evolve you into your next, give it a listen. I love you all so much, and I'm going to attach that spider picture right now. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you in the next one.